Hello everyone, my name is Joel and welcome to Project Xenodrive version 0.4.4, adding split screen multiplayer and a menu, which I'm pretty goddamn proud of if I'm honest. Took me a long time to put this together and it is absolute trash, which is why I love it. We got several maps that I linked with this, obviously two normal maps and two multiplayer versions of those maps. And we've got a little key that takes us back to this little menu screen if we ever need to. Not that it really does much, besides giving you a little rundown of what you have. But if you didn't read it, you'll never go back here and you won't know what you're doing. So yeah, that's fun. So to put things short, things have changed since the last video on Xenodrive. Oh, fucking tons. It's been a while since the last video, and Derek got back from hiatus, so we got a coder back again. And first thing he did was add the physics system, which I'm sure you can see is actually pretty fucking good. Really starting to feel like a professional racing game now. Anyway, we're not going to race through this whole thing, but let's just say that there's a nice surprise at the end, if you're willing to drive through it, which doesn't take too long. Oh! Okay, that nice surprise. It's just above us. You can see it right here. Look at that shit. Lovely. Oh god, I love this map. So good. Definitely the best map I made this development so far. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoy it. Anyway, new map. Not going to spend a lot of time here. This is the desert map on Hotkey 2. Very buggy. Very, very, very buggy. And also pretty ugly looking too. Pretty garbage. You can also climb the mountains. You pretty much can climb any angle, so long as it's not like a pure 90-degree angle or something. Most angles you can climb up in this though. Oh, yeah, so yeah, yeah, it it broke. Alright, next map then. So this is the first split screen map, which is obviously a map you've already seen. But yeah, it was quite the undertaking. It was sort of something that I so just like, you know what, split screen would be cool. Hey, I wonder if I should try and look at how that works. And god, it was actually a lot easier than I thought it'd be. Took me a few hours to put together, and then I actually fucked up the entire project, so I had to re-import everything and spent an entire day fixing everything. But yeah, it works. My other controller doesn't really have a throttle function working on it, so I can't really throttle up to show you that driving, but you know, it's turning, so whatever. That is implemented. It does work in the demo. It's just that the controller I have doesn't have like triggers like you have on an Xbox controller, so it doesn't really work with it. Anyway, it's basically the same map otherwise, but it's actually it's a lot more fun because you actually have someone to race against. But that said, it's still got a lot of work to do to actually become a proper racing game. And here we are with the last map, which ironically is also the last map. Which is basically the exact same map as before, but you know, it has a split screen function. I would have to say that this is probably the best map to fuck around with currently in multiplayer. While it's a lot buggier, that's probably a part of the fun. Oh, okay, that's not so fun. So yeah, this is basically just a piece of shit build that I put together. I thought I may as well put several maps together and actually allow people to mess around with all the maps we currently have available. Next build we'll probably have a few new maps, we'll see. The physics engine will definitely be improved, and we might have AI as well, hopefully. God, what else will we have? Might actually have a proper menu, but I kind of like the piece of shit menu that I have, so I guess we'll find out. Anyway, I guess we'll call it here. So let's just go back to that shitty menu. Oh, yes. I love it so much. Yeah, so that's the entire map. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little devlog here. There's going to be a download link in the description. It just takes us straight to the blog, and you can get the top download link. So by the time that you see this video, there might be a few patches since then. But, you know, that's fine, because that's some later versions of the game. Feel free to look at all the earlier versions of the game as well, though, because it's always good to see how far a game's come. At least that's what I like to do anyway. Yeah, I guess we'll call it here. Thanks very much for watching. See you in the next one.